Hello, my name's Laura Jeffery, and in this short clip I will tell you about my chapter in our new book, Challenges and Prospects for the Chagos Archipelago. The Chagos Archipelago is a group of coral atolls in the Indian Ocean. In 1965, as part of negotiations leading to Mauritian independence in 1968, the UK government excised the Chagos Archipelago from colonial Mauritius. The UK retained the Chagos Archipelago to make the Chagos island of Diego Garcia available to the US military. At the request of the US, the UK authorities depopulated the Chagos Archipelago to make way for a military base on Diego Garcia. By 1973, they had forcibly removed over 1,500 Chagos Islanders to Mauritius and Seychelles. My chapter in our new book looks at political and legal debates about the Chagossians as an ethnic group and indigenous people. Concepts such as ethnic group and indigenous people have a long, complicated and contested history in anthropology. Alert to anthropological critiques of the risks of strategic essentialism, my chapter traces how the concepts of ethnicity and indigeneity are produced, deployed and contested in this case. Firstly, in relation to ethnicity, my chapter illustrates arguments made by and on behalf of the Chagossian community that the Chagossians meet the criteria for recognition as an ethnic group on the grounds that they share historical consciousness, cultural traditions, common descent, common language, common orature, and distinctive religion, and that they are an oppressed minority within a larger community. Second, drawing on the United Nations Working Group on Indigenous Peoples' contingent and relational understanding of indigeneity, Chagossians and their supporters would argue that the Chagossians clearly have the earliest claim to the territory, and that they meet the other criteria of cultural distinctiveness, self-identification as a group, identification by others as a group, and experiences of discrimination. I conclude, however, that the potential political, legal and economic implications of recognition as an ethnic group and indigenous people are limited in practice when power balances remain unaddressed, attendant rights remain unacknowledged, and material needs remain unmet. For example, and in keeping with a long tradition of inadequate community consultation on the feasibility of resettlement, the recent sovereignty negotiations since 2022 have involved representatives of the governments, but not also of the displaced Chagossian community. Now, these discussions have recently reopened in the wake of the Mauritian general election and the US presidential election late last year. So, there is still time for governments to involve Chagossians in the conversation and to prioritise Chagossian perspectives in decision-making and planning for the future administration of the Chagos Archipelago and any future resettlement of the Chagos Islands. Thank you.